Welcome, everybody. I'm here with Adam Mohr, Development Manager of Heartland Family Service, and Laressa Tromler. She is the event co-chair for this year's Carnival of Love event coming up. So thank you for joining me, Laressa and Adam.
Thank you for having us.
Well, let's just first, Heartland Family Service, this organization has been around and it's helped so many, but tell us mission, services, who it serves.
Sure, definitely. Thank you, Andy. As you mentioned, Heartland Family Service, it's the longest running human service agency in Omaha. So it's been around since 1875, right?
Wow.
So they've been here a very long time. Yes, and you spoke to our mission. Our mission is to strengthen individuals and families in our community through education, counseling, and support services. So we have three main categories when we look at that service. Our backbone is professional counseling. And we split that up. We've got child and family well-being, counseling and prevention, which again kind of is the hub, and then housing, safety, and financial stability. I mean, we helped over 60,000 people last year through our 40 plus odd programs. So who we are, I mean, we do a whole lot of things, and there's a lot of smart people that work here, right? A lot of letters behind their last names. But really, homeless prevention, you look at those counseling services, right? Mental health, depression, anxiety, any kind of disorders, child and family well-being. We work a lot with refugees in town, our Ready in 5 program. We run 2 at-risk shelters in town for domestic violence abuse victims, and then also for sexual trafficking victims. So we run the gamut. I mean, if somebody's out there and they're in trouble and they're in need, a low income, they need a place to stay, they're looking for some services because they're hard dealing with what they're trying to deal with right now. We're one of the first places that people go.
Yeah. Again, I mean, I've been doing what I've been doing for a mere 30 years. But just, I have been so involved with what you guys do and the many events that you actually do throughout the year. But the one coming up, Carnival of Love, is one of my favorites. It's super fun. But what's going on this year? Because with COVID-19, we've got to do things differently. So let's talk about that.
Well, right. We decided to go virtual this year to keep everyone safe.
Yeah.
And so it's actually going to be a week-long event.
Okay.
It's starting on February 20th at 7 p.m. It's going to go for the whole week and wrap up on Friday with a big grand finale and a lot of fun things in between. We've got auctions on silent auction items and some really exciting spotlight live auctions. We're going to have some videos on YouTube. We've got, let's see, what else? We've got some client success stories to share with you. There's a lot of really engaging, fun things throughout the week that we look forward to seeing everyone join in on.
Yeah. Okay, so it kicks off on February 20th.
Right. So that's Saturday night. Yeah. Okay. So to kind of expand a little further, we're going to have 2 productions that are going to be on our YouTube channel. That's HRTLND Family Service, /. For YouTube, that's going to be our channel where we're going to be broadcasting these. The first one's going to be on Saturday, February 20th at 7 o'clock. It's a pre-production, so we've already shot most of it already. It's essentially, we're putting together a television show. But it's going to air. We're actually going to post it out there at 7 o'clock. So it's going to be, the first time anyone's going to see it, as close to live as we can get it without actually being live. So that kicks off the week, right? And then all of our silent auction items on our Giving Center site, which I'll give you that address, will be up for bid throughout that entire week. And then it culminates on Friday, February 26th, also at 7 o'clock on our YouTube channel. And that's going to be an actual live stream. We're going to connect our live auction then, and then also have our Fill the Heart, Salute to Families, Raise the Banner, where we collect money at the end.
Sure.
But real quick, the big thing that we want to get across to everyone that's watching is we really want people to register to bid. That's really our push, right? Usually it's great when people donate. Yes, we need money to go to that front line to help those people in need. But really, we're looking for engagement first off. And that engagement, when you do register to bid, then at least get you involved in the process. It gets you to our Giving Center site. You can see our items. You can learn more about us. So there's 2 ways to do that. The main one is through texting. It's the easiest. All you need to do is use your cell phone, and then you text Carnival of Love 2021, so all one word, Carnival of Love 2021. And that number is 243-725. So that's the easiest way, because then it goes right in the registration process. The other way is
do that like right now. Could I do it like
yes,
right when
it
we
is
get
open. Registration is open. Yes, ma'am. The second way is through our Giving Center. That's our main website. That's our hub where the items are going to be, all of our FAQs, and that's bidpal.net/Carnival of Love 2021. When you go to that website, on the upper right-hand corner, there'll be a button that says sign in. You click on that, and that's how you register for the festivities for the week. So you can, bid on our silent auction, live auction items. And one last thing, all of our items have been underwritten and or donated. So it's not like if you bid on something for $250, 200 is going to somewhere else and we're only getting 50. Every single penny that you bid on, that you win through those auction items or through the donate now button, goes straight to Heartland, which is great.
Okay. And I actually want to say something. I believe this is correct. One of my most favorite people in the whole wide world is the MC.
Yes, we wanted to mention that. We're very honored to have Dave Wingert as our MC.
Yeah, Dave Wingert, yes.
Yes.
I was just thrilled when I saw that. I just thought that's so exciting. And he brings so much to the table and is such a personality and a warm personality. So will he be there on the Friday night or?
Yes, we've actually recorded most of our for our first production on the 20th. So again, it's pre-produced. So we were at the Relevance Center. That's where we're taping out on 214th and Elkhorn. It's a great facility. It's amazing. They're actually built basically for live streaming events. So I've worked with Dave. I'm going to be helping out with those. So I've worked with him several times already. So we've taped those segments for the first one, and then of course our live stream on that Friday the 26th will be at Relevance Center live. So yes, Dave's he's a talent. I could tell he's been around here for a long time. He's Boomer Radio, I believe.
Yep. Yes.
So yeah, he's great. He's awesome, and we have an auctioneer lined up as well. So we're trying to do this. Again, since we're virtual, it's different, right? The energy of the crowd in the room is different. The socializing really isn't there to what we're used to. So we're really putting our energy into making sure our items are great. They're things that people would want to buy on and want to bid on, but really that the production value of what we're trying to display is going to be top notch. So it's going to be, a production that you're going to learn a lot about us. And at the same time, we want to put a lot into it to make sure that everyone has the best time possible.
So Laressa, obviously, if you're an event co-chair, you've been involved with this organ. I mean, you've been involved with Heartland Family Service. Or there's something, why did you decide to be the event co-chair?
Well, Heartland Family Service is a great organization, and I am just really drawn to the variety of services that they provide to the hurting people in our community. They help from little toddlers to seniors and everyone in between. And I just want to be a part of helping those people in Heartland Family Service. Their programs and their dedicated, passionate staff, they just do a wonderful job. And so I just wanted to do what I could to help.
Yeah. I mean, I've been an event co-chair before, and it's, it's a commitment. So, the organization is looking to you to really step up and help out. And again, I think in this time you have to pivot and you have to do things differently. Again, I'm excited. As soon as we get done with this interview, I'm going to go text. Is it Carnival of Love
2021? Okay. And then the number is 243-725.
Yeah, and I know that it's probably coming across the screen right now. So, but yeah, I'll get the ball rolling and start. And I think that's great just to keep people engaged up, till the event kicks off officially and then through the end. So,
agreed. And that is our call to action. Again, bidding is great. If you want to donate now, that's wonderful, but really it's just that, register to bid, just, be a part of what we're trying to do in our mission and what we're trying to accomplish is really all we're asking.
Okay. And if I could just throw in that this year, due to COVID, the need is so great.
Sure.
They're seeing like double and triple requests in many of their programs for help. And so we would love to see everyone join us.
Yeah, and I think a lot for a lot of nonprofits and the people that you all serve, those people are sometimes the ones that need the most help, especially during, I mean, this just has hit everybody, but it hits people that need your services in a way that, I mean, some of us don't even understand, or we, you know, in a way that is kind of beyond our comprehension.
I was going to say it's hard to comprehend, you know, because we know where we're going to sleep tonight, this weekend, next week.
Yeah.
You know, we have two main, when we talk about homeless specifically, we've got diversion and prevention, right? Those programs. Prevention are the ones that are looking like 2 to 3 weeks out. We're trying to prevent those families and individuals. But diversion is imminent danger. We're talking about families within 72 hours of not having a place to sleep.
Yeah.
And they're used to receiving, I mean, pre-COVID, they were receiving about 350 calls a month. To that program. Since this past April, right, when COVID really hit, their monthly calls are up to 1,700.
Oh my
and
goodness.
that's a 500% increase.
Yeah.
Now, that statistic is a couple of months old, but I can guarantee you if it's mitigated, it's not by much.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still suffering the same things we've had, 2 or 3 months ago when I had talked to the homeless diversion program. So yeah, that's just one example of just how the need has grown. And
Sure.
we always say, we need your help this year more than ever. Every year, but this year it's not a hyperbole. Like it's honestly the real deal. Like there's so many people hurting right now. I mean, any night there's between 1,000 and 1,200 people sleeping on the streets in the city.
Yeah.
So anything we can do, and again, that's just homeless. That's not even talking about addressing those people that have the mental illness issues or the gambling addiction issues or the substance abuse issues, or mothers trying to reunite with their kids, or all the other things we talked about a couple of minutes ago. So yeah, the need is there, and this gala is so important to us. The money we raise is, I think our goal is around $285,000, and that equates to about 10% of our operating budget for the year.
Right.
So it's definitely our tent pole when it comes to events and really engaging the community to see the need that's here, right under our noses, right, miles away from us. Sure.
Well, we are out of time. This was a wonderful conversation. Encourage everybody to go register, and then we will definitely follow up with you after the event, and we'll be helping you promote it up to the event. So Laressa, Adam, I just really appreciate you coming on and having a conversation. So
thank you so much for your time and for having us.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Annie. Our pleasure. Thank you.
And we'll be right back.